Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie if you are new here. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you do like this video at the end, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. So for today's video, I am going to go over my monthly budget report for the month of March. And I want to share that with you guys so you can see how I did. Now, as you know, we are going through the COVID-19 national crisis, so my numbers are different from when we started. It may even be a little bit different from when you saw my budget revamp video, but these numbers are the true numbers, and this is the end all be all for the month. So let's go ahead and get started. I am using a report sheet that I made myself, and then I have my phone that I'm going to use my calculator on just to check the numbers. I did do this already, but you can never be too careful. Okay, so let's go ahead and write March, and we are in 2020. For our income, we did project, and this is for our wages. We projected $5,925, and I was pleasantly surprised we got a little bit more than that, $6,284. And then other income, this includes our tax refund. Also, we have a family member that's staying with us, so they give us some money, you know, every month to help out with bills. So that projected total was $5,150, and it pretty much was the same at $5,150. Okay, so for our total income projected, we came up with $11,075. And then for our actual income, we brought home $11,434. Yay. You guys, don't expect to see that number like in the coming months, okay? That was only because of this other income. That would be great if that did happen, but just saying. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to list all of my expenses here, and then we can talk about it in a second. All right, so these are pretty much our, you know, house, water, lights, health, all that stuff that we really need. I'm gonna go ahead and list our debts for our monthly payments. I'm gonna go ahead and write down what I projected in this column. Okay, let's go ahead and do our actual, which you guys, I think they all match. Yeah, they do, because I remember when I sat down and do all this stuff, I had revamped the budget, so I had pretty much all the bills already ready. So this is exactly what it was. So the actual and the projected will match exactly for this particular month. Okay, so for our total, we have $5,458. All right, moving on to our cash envelopes. So for grocery, actually, you know what? I'm going to write them all down and then we'll do the same thing like we did with this one. Write them all down and then I'll give what we budgeted for. All right, so I budgeted $400 for groceries, $200 for childcare. This one's a big number. We did $1,000, and I already told you guys about this in the previous video. But it don't even matter because I didn't even use all of it. And then my husband's spending money, my spending money, and gas was $3.30, and we budgeted $100 for family fun. So if you guys are just joining me for the first time, I got our tax refund, so I put a little bit more money in these categories because I know we needed a few things. So it may look like a lot. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that every single month. We did use all of our groceries, so we have no money remaining for that category. Same thing with childcare. Now with miscellaneous, I actually had $372 left. I decided not to get the car seat for my youngest daughter quite yet, so we decided just to use our old one for my oldest daughter. We're going to just dust that off and use that until we can figure out something else. Also, I had to pay for my daughter's karate gear, so we got that out of this particular fund, and I decided to cut our cable. So if you see here, this $202 is actually a prorated rate for the month. They was trying to charge me like $286 because our promotional balance is over. Our promotional period is over. So your girl's like, no, absolutely not. So I decided to cancel my cable service and switch over to Sling TV. So with the startup cost of Sling TV, it was actually $344. And that was because I bought the equipment that they offered at a discount, and I paid for 3 months, three months in advance. So we got the highest package, and I'm also splitting that with my sister. So it may seem like a lot of money, but it's not. And then this bill, this $202, that, like I said, that was a prorated rate, and it's not going to be that much for next month. So not only I'm only going to pay about maybe about $110 for the month of April for the internet and phone, I am not going to pay for Sling TV for April, March, and for June. So we should be okay for that. So I just kind of want to give you guys a backstory on that. So we have $372 left in that envelope. None left for my husband, none left for me. We did not spend that much, but I don't want to count this because they are in our personal checking account. His $500 is in his personal account, and my $500 is in my personal account. This should last us for a long time. Gas, we did really good in gas because we're quarantined pretty much, so we can't really go anywhere other than work and back home. So we had $202 left in that envelope. And then also family fun, we had $100 left because we just did everything at home. Okay, our total, what we projected or what we budgeted for, was $3,030. And then we had a total remaining of $674. So put a little plus there. Okay, so let's move on to sinking funds. Sinking funds, our categories are home maintenance, car maintenance, pet care, back to school, Amazon Prime, birthdays and gifts, my daughter's karate, and Terminex. So originally I put in $100 for home maintenance and car maintenance. Pet care we did $120. For back to school we did $20. Amazon Prime, we did 20. Birthday and gifts, we did 20. Karate, we did 20. And for our Terminix bill, we did 30. And then for our remaining, we still have our $100 for our home maintenance. For car maintenance, we only have $2. My husband needed some things done on his car, so he got an oil change. He needed new filter, stuff like that. So it came up to $98. Pet care, we don't have anything left in that as well. My dog needed his shots, his updated shots for the year. He needed a haircut, we needed some dog food, so that $120 went quick. We still have the rest of the funds in all the other categories, which is great. So we budgeted originally $430, and we have remaining $212. So this is what we're looking like so far. Not too bad. So I was very grateful that we did have a little bit of extra cash to help buffer us since we both lost our second job incomes. So we were still able to make a snowball debt payment. We actually paid off 4 bills, which I am super, super excited about. So the first one is Dick's Sporting Good. The balance was $300. Oh, no. Sorry. The balance was $211. And we paid $211. Then our Home Depot bill. That bill was $278, excuse me, and we paid $278. Renovate, that bill was $290, and we paid $290. And then the last one was Care Credit. That bill was $377, and we paid $377. The total for that one was $1,156. All right, very good. So I was able to make a big payment of $1,156 towards some of these debts, and that took care of 4 of them. I'm very, very, very happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead and break everything down for you guys, and so we can figure out what we had left. We started off with $11,434, and our expenses was $5,458. Now what I'm going to do up here, I know that we originally started with $3,030 and we have a surplus of $674. I'm not going to use that number quite yet. I'm still going to subtract what we originally put in our envelopes, because some months I'm going to just roll this over into the next month's envelopes, or I may take it and put it towards a debt payment, or I may take it and put it into savings. So as of right now, I want to be able to account for what I originally budgeted for. So going back down to here, I'm going to put that original amount of $3,030. Then I'm going to put our debt payment, which was $1,156. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and put our sinking funds, which was $430. Okay. And that total came up to $1,360 left from the total budget. And I know you guys think that is a lot left over not to have a place, but I do actually have a spot for this. So I'm going to take that money that was left over. I'm going to put it over here, that $1,360. Then I'm going to go ahead and add what I had left over for my envelopes. And then we got a total of $2,034. I'm going to take half of my mortgage payment so I can have a buffer for next month. And I'm going to just leave this into our checking account. So out of this $2,034, I'm going to take half the mortgage payment, which is $1,200. Okay, I'm going to just put half M because I know what that is. All right, so I'm left with $834 after paying my expenses, paying into my cash envelopes, also adding to my sinking funds, and actually paying an extra debt payment. So that is pretty good. So what I'm going to do with that $834 is actually just put it into savings. So that's it. That's what we are working with. Very, 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 very happy about that. All right, so that's it. That's the whole report for the month of March. I would say that we did pretty well. You guys let me know what grade you would give us. But considering what's going on, keep in mind that we both lost some income. We are still trying our best to pay off debt. We do have some money into our emergency savings. So this is what we were able to do. That is it. I'm going to go ahead and start on our April projected budget, which you guys are probably seeing another video because this video is already pretty long. Let me know in the comment section how your month of March went and what are your plans for the month of April. Are you going to do any debt payments, like any extra debt payments, or are you going to just go ahead and put everything into savings? And what's your job situation looking like? I kind of want to know how you guys are doing out there. Also, thank you so much for subscribing if you have already subscribed. If you are new, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you consider subscribing so you guys can get updates when I post new videos, which I do pretty much every week. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.